And shalom to all the family members. We got Facebook over here. We got YouTube over here. Now, what we want to do is encourage you, if you're on Facebook, switch over to YouTube. All right. The reason being is because if you switch over to YouTube and watch, because you're obviously on right now, right? So since you're on right now, and since I can see you, and since I can salute you, and you can see me, it would be better if you switched over to the YouTube. And the reason being is because if you switch over to YouTube, what we can do is you can do it interactively with us. You can't do it interactively with us on Facebook. Facebook is only used to collect information. That's it. All right. Now, I know that a lot of people, yo, well, Facebook, reintroduce me to my long lost loved ones and all the other stuff. We understand that. But at the same time, Facebook wasn't designed for Mashpachayim. It was designed, Mashpachah is family. Mashpachayim is families. So Facebook really wasn't designed for families. Now, if anybody's watching, this is what we have. Okay. So this is the screen that we're on YouTube on. Okay. So with this, we'll be doing a feature that's called screen share. So I'm going to share the screen. All right. And whatever information I'm looking up or whatever information I'm reading, you'll be able to read it with me also. Your family will be able to see it with you also. So maybe you're not in a position. And as you're watching me do it, what I'm doing is I'm opening up the screen share. I got to cut this off real quick. They got the daggone Christmas music playing in the background. We're going to be tackling that also. We're going to be tackling a lot of Christmas, satanic, Saturnalia, Krampus. Do y'all know about the Christmas demons? Oh, man, it's so much more than just Krampus. Krampus, all right? K-R-A-M-P-U-S. Krampus, all right? Krampus is the Christmas demon, and I like saying this, the Christmas demon that lives behind the Christmas tree, lives inside of the Christmas tree. And the Krampus demon comes in all different shapes, all right? They're primarily black with long red tongues, so you can't really see them in the shadows, but you know that they're there. When I was little, I used to be creeped out by the Christmas tree. I hated the Christmas tree. We only had probably like one of them, but after I started learning, I was like, dang, that's why I didn't like it. So Christmas, again, has nothing to do with our personal Lord and Savior. Some people say Jesus, some people say Yahushua, some people say Yehoshua, but Christmas has nothing to do with the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It don't matter how many lights you put up. It don't matter how pretty you make it. It don't matter how many stars. Hey, we got Mashpachah. Yo, family. So watch this. I'm sending out the invites. So this is what I do. All right. So for everybody that's watching with us, hey, let me go ahead and switch this over to I'm gonna close this window down, and I'm gonna close this window down. So everybody that's watching on YouTube right now, this is what I literally do every time I get on Facebook. If you've got an invite from me, then you've seen me literally go down this list, and I click this list until it's all the way done, until you personally get an invite. Mina J, Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Trina Smith, Shabbat Shalom, Mashpachah. All right, so y'all know it's about to get good. Later on this evening, we're going to have a discussion. Some may call it a debate. I don't really like debating. I'm not that good of a debater, if you ask me. But later on this evening, we're going to have a discussion with a brother that is going to be basically if Egyptology and Kemet, not even Egyptology, but if Ma'at, which is a false Egyptian woman, false deity with wings, all right, if she's better for us or if the Bible is better for us. So that's going to be tonight at 7 p.m. It's going to be on Yah World 777, and I'll share that information. So Mina, Trina Smith, the water for being patient, y'all are on YouTube with me, so y'all can just hold on, go get you something to drink. I know it's kind of early in the afternoon. Now, I got to get this publication done. 6 minutes. I got to get this publication done before 1:30 p.m. All right, because then I got to spend the rest of the day getting ready for tonight. All right, so what I have to do is I have to send these invites all the way down. Again, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, switch over to YouTube. You're not going to get the best out of this lesson if you're on Facebook. Now, if you're just a Facebook addict and you can't get off Facebook, then okay, all right, well, but if you can, switch over to YouTube. You're going to be able to read what I read. You're going to be able to share it with your family. All right. And eventually, I'm not going to continue doing the invite button all the way down on YouTube. On Facebook. All right. I'm only going to do it because it's a part of the ministry. Right. So with that being said, the scriptures tell us Ezekiel chapter 33 calls us watchmen. So Mina J, you're a watchman. Trina Smith, you're a watchman. The women in the scriptures have beautiful. The more that I learn, the more I want to share with y'all. but I can share so much better with you if you come over to YouTube. All right, come to YouTube, subscribe to YouTube. It's okay if you disagree with me. I don't mind. If the screen looks funny, it's because I'm literally holding it, talking to you, and I'm pushing invite all the way down. So Mina, before Trina, that's cool. Mina, Trina, hallelujah. All right, double honors to both of your fathers and double honors to both of your mothers. All right, if you have husbands, then double honors to your husbands. Okay. So with that being said, if you've ever got an invite from me, then now y'all actually get to see. I hold my phone and I push invite all the way down. And pretty soon, I'm not going to be using this phone. I'm going to be off of not only the phone, but I'm going to be off of Facebook. And I'm going to be teaching exclusively face-to-face publicly, going to locations and using YouTube only to teach. Okay. So with that being said, I think that's pretty much it for our initial introduction. All right. Now, I apologize because I didn't give everybody a salute. Shalom, Rashwan, Yahweh Shamar, Ayalatha, Shalom, Izad, Yahoo. All right. All praise. Man, all praise, man. We got Mashbachayim coming in, man. All praise, man. All praise, all praise, all praise. So we're going to switch over and give our attention to YouTube screen in a minute, but until then I have to finish sending out all these invites. So while we're sending out the invites, let's get everybody caught up to recent events and current updates. Today is the Sabbath. Today is the 7th day of the week. So the Shabbat, as we know, is a holy day. It's a day for us to keep the Most High's law, statutes, and his commandments. It's a day for us to reflect on what the prophets told us, because the prophets did tell us about the end of this age. All right. You know what? I just figured it out. Okay, so look, so everybody that's on Facebook, there's everybody on YouTube. Say shalom to all the YouTube family. Say shalom to all the Facebook family that's going to completely get to miss out on seeing our interactive lesson. If you don't come to YouTube, you're going to miss the interactive part of this. And see, I believe that's why I call these lessons Mashpachah Pa'im. They're called Mashpachah Pa'im because Mashpachah stands for family. Pa'im stands for time. Now, everybody, let me know if you're on YouTube and if we have a wicked echo. All right. If we have a bad echo, please let me know. All right. And to let everybody on Facebook know, I will not be addressing the Facebook screen this entire time, because we're going to be reading these books. We're going to be bringing out information that you may have never heard. We're going to be bringing out information that you have already heard and you're just being refreshed on. And that's the beautiful thing about the Torah. The beautiful thing about the Bible is that it really is a Ramah. It really is a living word. It really is a rhema. Our grandparents weren't crazy for going to church and for calling on the Most High and for trying to entreat them for their issues that they were having in their lives. You feel me? The whole job layoff and the curses from back in the day that was put on our people. Our family members really went through those. You know, man, I hate this. I hate this wicked ass season. Excuse me. I hate Christmas. I have no problem saying it. Christmas is one of the worst holidays of all, and we're gonna look at that. All right, I hate it, man. They promote and they teach our children about rape, and you might not think it be so, but all of those little items that they have for Christmas, those are items that have to do with different pagan deity worship, such as the mistletoe. There's a dark and grim history behind everything that has to do with Saturnalia. I'm gonna stop screen sharing just for a moment. All right, I'm going to stop screen sharing so everybody, shalom, can everybody see me good? Full screen? All right, one word salute to everybody, and I'm only going to start the screen share once we get ready to actually get into the reading and everything. The water for everybody being patient with me. Thank you for everybody on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, switch over to YouTube, okay? So, again, I completely loathe, and don't think that hatred is bad. Hatred is actually a good thing if it's directed correctly. If you hate the fact of sodomy, a man lying with a man, no man should be a booty warrior. There's no such thing as a booty warrior. You're either a rapist or you're a rapist. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. So, but what a man and a woman does in their own household, that's between them. I don't have any say so on if a woman and if a man should interact with each other in a way that is not, conventional. I'm going to turn this song up because it's one of my favorite songs. This is my theme song. I do believe in Mashpachah. I do believe in family. All right. I also believe in family growing. All right. So, again, I'm going to continue to send out all the invites. So there's going to be a quiet moment. But even in the midst of this quiet moment, I'm going to give you hallelujah. No echo here. Hallelujah. So even in the midst of this quiet moment, I'm going to play some Tazadak Nagayana. Tazadak is how you say righteous. Nagayana is how you say music. So even with politicking with us and spending time with Mashma Kapa'ain, my name again is Isaiah Yasha'Allah. All right. I'm also known as Karatazaya. All right. One member of MYMG. MYMG is Mashra Yasha'Allah Music Group. MY is Mashra Yasha'Allah, which stands for Government of Israel. Banya Yasha'Allah is Children of Israel. So these are the different affiliates that I have, many members, one body. And whenever you're talking about camp, I am a part of every single, if you can think of the name of a camp that believes in the Messiah and that keeps the Most High's commandments, I'm a member of that camp, son. Can't stop it. By Shama Mashiach Yahawashi. Can't stop it. Why? Because the word camp, go and look it up. The word camp means the entire congregation. The word camp means the entire assembly. The word camp means the entire army of the Most High. Camp is not a four-letter acronym for a specific school that lives in your city that you want to go and join and be a part of. You silly, silly child. You are the camp as long as you're a part of the children of Israel. There ain't no such thing as a rogue Israelite. If you're a rogue Israelite, that's a contradiction. Yo, to be rogue, to be going the opposite way, to be going the opposite direction of, no, listen, you need to be with your family. You need to be with your nation. All right. I'm going to finish sending out these invites. Everybody continue to join in. All right. One of my favorite songs, one of my favorite tracks. I'm about to play it. Okay. So if anybody wants it, all right. It's in unity, we'll glorify Yah. In unity, we will glorify Yah. A man and a woman operating together, the Most High loves. A man and a woman operating together who gives birth to a child, the Most High loves. Now you got three operating together. You know what's funny about math? English math doesn't make sense to me. English words don't really make sense to me. But Hebrew do. This makes perfect sense to me because this is how our brains work. So when we read, we will be reading and orating and teaching out of this Sapar. This is Lashwan Kodash, Paleo Hebrew. I know we have brothers that speak and that teach in the modern, and I think that's wonderful. So I will be helping with the modern also, but Paleo is my first love. So with that being said, let's go ahead and play this track. I'm gonna finish sending out the invites. I'm encouraging, why are there so many people on Facebook? Get off of Facebook, come over to the YouTube. The family on YouTube is growing. Be a part of this movement. And shalom to everybody that's on YouTube. Shalom to everybody that's on Facebook. All right, so the movement is growing. Make sure if you're on Facebook, you hit that subscribe button. We need you to subscribe. Why? Because we're getting this channel monetized. All right, we got to get the numbers up. We got to get the views up, and we got to share this. Share these videos. I know we're starting off rough, but I don't mind making mistakes in front of everybody because that's how I grow. I make a mistake, and then I get better. I make a mistake, and I get better. So if you've made mistakes in this walk, it's okay. If you've made mistakes in this walk, it's okay. Why are there so many people still on Facebook? Switch over to YouTube, okay? Isaiah Yasha'Allah. Let's play this track real quick. Kwame Yasha'Allah. I know it's almost there. Like we're really turning into a studio. It's almost there, all right? And it's all for the glory of the Most High. If you get an echo, somebody let me know. I'm going to keep sending out the invites.
In the midst of much confusion, we decided to unify. We won't let the vision die. We know there is a greater purpose.
Hold up. I apologize. I've never had my speakers hooked up like this. I've listened to this song like 1,200 times. All right. Got it memorized. I danced to it and everything, man. I love dancing. In case I love dancing, like especially I get in the spirit. I'll be like, I dance like a Gadite, kind of. But I've never heard that. They say we won't let it die. I like singing too. I can't really sing that good, but I like it. All right, so I'm gonna play this track back. Somebody let me know how's the sound. All right, if it's too low, if it's too loud, if you need to get a sandwich, if you need to switch over to YouTube. All right, if you're like, but I don't want to switch. I don't want to miss anything. You're not going to miss nothing. All right. Switch over to YouTube. All right. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know how the sound is. Mina J. Thawada Yahweh. Hallelujah. We're going to send out the invites. Then we'll get started. Go get a sandwich. But don't cook because it's the Sabbath.
In the midst of much confusion, we've decided to unify. We won't let the vision die. We know that
I've never heard that.
One aim, one destiny, and we'll all stay aligned to us, preferred by Yah. Man keep his hand in the hand of Yah, with woman by his side. Our children will follow, and together in unity we'll shine and glorify Yah. Together forever we'll glorify Yah. In unity together we'll glorify Yah. In truth and in unity. One love, one destiny, one great God family.
Love it.
In truth and in unity. One love, one destiny, one great God family.
Hey, you know what? I want to do a music video to this song. I got an idea already, man. You know, maybe we can set it up. The whole family come to date, and we shoot a video for this.
Nothing will ever come between us.
Our bond is tight, doing what's required and what's right.
Now there is a greater purpose.
One aim, one destiny, and we'll all stay aligned to what's preferred by Yah.
Man keep his hand in the hand of Yah, with woman by his side. Our children will follow.
Give Yah the glory.
Together in unity we'll shine and glorify Yah. Together forever we'll glorify Yah. In unity together we'll glorify Yah. In truth and in unity. One love, one destiny, one great God family. In truth and in unity. One love, one destiny, one great God family.
Yah gave us back to one another.
He opened up our eyes and he gave us the gift. Hallelujah.
We know there is a greater purpose.
One name, one destiny, and we'll all stay aligned to us, preferred by Yah. Man, keep those hands in the hands of Yah, with woman by her side. Our children will follow. Together in unity we'll shine and glorify Yah. Together forever we'll glorify Yah. In unity together we'll glorify Yah. In truth and in unity. Truth and unity. One love, one destiny, one great God family. Together forever we'll glorify Yah. In unity together we'll glorify Yah. In truth and in unity. One love, one destiny, one great God family. Together forever we'll glorify Yah. In unity together we'll glorify Yah. In truth and in unity. Yes, one love, one destiny, one great God family. Together forever we'll glorify Yah. In unity together we'll glorify Yah. In truth and in unity. It's gonna be alright. One love, one destiny, one great God family. Together forever we'll glorify Yah. In unity together we'll glorify Yah. Right now, in truth and in unity. One love, one destiny, one great God family.
together.
Man.
We'll glorify Yah.
I was hoping to have the invites done before the song finished, but it ain't work out like that. Now, again, Shalom, one word salute to Adanya. The album is called Adanya Eternal. All right. So to the Aquath and to her husband, man, and to her Mashpachah, absolutely, they did a phenomenal job on that track. All right. They did a phenomenal job on that track. So I'm going to pause this one real quick. I got one more that I'm going to go through. I can do this literally all day. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it all day. It's the Sabbath. If you're on YouTube, on Facebook, why are you still on Facebook? Switch over to YouTube. I done put the link up there. We've been doing this for about a couple of weeks now. We've been telling everybody switch over to YouTube so you can learn with us. I know you want to come over and build with the family. Shabbat Shalom, Mashpachah. Everybody that's on the comment board that's on YouTube right now, we're not only going to get to you, I encourage you, keep commenting. Don't sit here and wait on me, because now that you're in this room, this is your group. This is your room. All right. This is Mashpachah Pa'ayin. This is family time. We're just switching it over from Facebook over to YouTube. And why are you still on Facebook? Why are you still on Facebook? Huh? All right. So switch over to YouTube. All right. So check this out. All right. So as far as that song right there, comment, politic, chop it up with each other. We need you. All right. All right. Oh man, a song just popped into my head, man. I need you to survive. Has anybody ever heard that song? I need you to survive. I won't hurt you with words from my mouth. I love you. I need you to survive. It is his will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. I don't know if y'all heard that song, but it's hard. All right. I remember when I was little, man, I used to go to church with my mama. And, I would see her, of course, with our parents. We seen our parents go through the ups, the downs. Some of us seen our parents get beaten. Some of us seen our parents get, mom, dad, why you mean to each other like that? We didn't understand, because we're Yaladim and we're full of love, man. I remember seeing my mama, be in church and sing that song, and everybody would be singing, and and I would start singing. Yes, I went to church. You think I was born knowing I was Israel? I was born an Israelite, but I wasn't born knowing I was an Israelite. Just like you weren't born knowing you were Israelite, which is why we need to help each other. All right. We got some families that's still in Islam mentality. They're trying to come out. You got some families that believe in Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie, Salaki. You shouldn't even say Haile Selassie, because what you're doing is you're saying hail. Whenever you're saying Haile, you're saying hail. Hail Selassie. That's like saying hail Hitler, right? That's like saying Haile Hitler, right? That's like saying, hey, so with that being said, Selassie, all right, Selassie the Hamite, all right, the big head Ethiopian dude, that's not from our nationality, but the Ethiopians did have a connection to us pertaining to King Solomon having them in our kingdom. Also, Ethiopians can be very comely, not like other Hamites. Some Hamites are really attractive in their physical body, but then you be like, yo, man, your spirit is off, or, you just, not as comely as us. Israel, Kwame Yasharallah, right? The water Yahweh for making us a comely nation, right? Even the worst of us are more beautiful than the Goyim, all right? So the water Yahweh, because it could be worse, you could have been born a Gentile, all right? But also the water Yahweh, because it could have been worse, you could have woke up dead, all right? I didn't understand when the pastors and stuff used to say that back in the day, but facts, big facts. We could have woke up dead, man. Yahweh didn't let somebody's breath or spirit come back into their carnal fleshly body today. All right. Somebody's child, somebody's parent, somebody's family member, recently passed away. So all praise Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai, because he allowed us to see another one of his Yawam Yum days. You put yum, like yum at the end, it makes it plural. All right. So Shalom, we're gonna get to everybody's comment. If you're on YouTube, stay there. Don't go, send this video out, get others to subscribe, because everybody that's on here, y'all are the foundation. Everybody that's on YouTube right now, y'all are the foundations of starting this page, and it's only going to grow. We're only going to do more. We're going to continue teaching. And not only that, I like to bring family in. I don't like to do the Karat Zayah show, the Isaiah Yasha Allah show. I like to do Mashpachah Pa'ayin, family time. I'm about 24 minutes. I would like to say behind schedule, but it don't really work like that. The Bible literally does say a man's comings and goings are of the Lord. So, we have this thing to where we, like black people are always late. Nah, we get there when we get there. Well, you got to be there exactly on the dot. It don't really work like that. It don't work like that with Yasha Allah. What they say, CP time? Nah, it's Yasha Allah time. All right. And then even studying in the annals in the Torah, the Most High says about the hour of, about the hour of. There's so many connections that show us who we are. All right. There's so many connections, even on how we operate with time. We're almost done with sending out all of the Facebook invites. If you're still on Facebook, I don't know why there's so. Listen, switch over to YouTube. In a moment, I'm going to be screen sharing. We're going to be reading the Torah together. Not only that, you have no idea what, I don't even know what the Most High be giving me. He gives me an idea, I run with it. That's why sometimes I don't really work as good as being in a group, you know, and being like, I have to be like everybody else. I have to do what you have to do. I can't, because the Most High made each one of us different. Trina Smith, Shemuel, different. Qatar, different. All right. Mailman Malak. One West salute. I can't wait to get onto the board. Hold on, y'all. Let me finish sending out these invites on Facebook. And the water to everybody that's on YouTube for switching over to Facebook. Since it is so many of us that's on here today, I expect all of y'all to hit that subscribe button. Matter why? Because we got to get this ministry out even more throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, from Kansas City to California to New York to Florida, wherever the Father sent me, to Turkey, to Russia, to wherever the Most High, to Israel, to wherever the Father has sent me. All right. The word of Yahweh has went out, and it's only getting better and stronger. The word of his son, Yahushua, has went out, and it's only getting better and stronger. So the water for all of you being groundational members of it. All right, y'all my day ones, man. All y'all my day ones, all right? So eventually, now, I'm still doing the invite, see? Y'all see that? I know it's kind of like bright here. I know it's bright, but I'm still scrolling down, pushing invite, which is how the majority of us met on Facebook. Somebody sent me a friend request or a Facebook request, and once we start doing a live, I literally go down and push it. It don't matter how long the list is, and I've been doing this for. That's the end of the list. For Water Yahweh. Sorry, everybody on Facebook. I kind of forgot. Kind of forgot for a minute. All right, so. Hallelujah. The very last invite has been sent out from Facebook. All right. So anybody that's ever sent me a friend request, you know, regardless of if I know you personally or if I look, yes, I literally with the finger the Father gave me or the thumb went down and pushed this invite just so you can get this word. All right. So now we're done. So shalom, everybody on Facebook. Jamian, switch over to YouTube. Shalom. What are you doing, huh? What do you do? Everybody that's on Facebook right now can see me talking to you. I'm sorry, everybody that's on YouTube can see me talking to you. Jamian, switch over to YouTube. I know you probably like, what's your YouTube page? My YouTube page is Isaiah Yashala. All right, the water for the hearts. But remember, I'm a progenitor. I believe in making children. I believe in my sperm going into the woman and making children to bring life. So no hearts for me, even though I understand the sentiment. I love you too. All right. But remember, family members, heart don't mean love. Heart is the symbol for abortion. All right. Let's pull that up. I can't pull it up. I'm on time frame. Okay, so we're gonna get to the Torah. I'm gonna put the phone down. So all of my Facebook family members, Mashmakayim, you're over there. YouTube, Shalom. This is fun. I need y'all. If you're on Facebook, come over to YouTube. We're about to get it started. So I'm gonna pull up a few things. And I'm gonna pull up the Torah portion and Shalom. And again, everybody that's on Facebook, switch over to YouTube. Yabarakakam, Yahweh Basham, Ashiach Yahweh. I will not leave you hanging. All right. At the same time, I keep telling you to come over here. So now, Mashpakayim, now family that's on YouTube, let's get it cracking. All right. So this week's Torah portion. All right. First, let's give out our salutes and our shaloms and speak to everybody. So right off the bat, we got Akwath Mina J. Double honors to your father, double honors to your mother. And now to all Akwathians, to all of the sisters. If you have a husband, I always give respect to your father and to your mother first. Since I don't know if you have a husband or not, since nobody knows, unless it's Yahushua, Yahushua was like, I perceive that you have 7 men, and the one that you with now ain't your husband. That woman was like, you're a prophet. How do you know who I have sex with? That's why she was like, sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. All right, so anywho, so back to it. So what we do is, since now in antiquities, virgins would wear arms full of beautiful bracelets. In antiquities, and you can even see this in East Indians today, If you're on Facebook, please switch over to YouTube. YouTube, Isaiah Yasha'Allah is the same name. You're going to get so much more if you switch over to YouTube. So with that being said, in antiquities, virgins used to wear arms full of bracelets, which is why you'll see a lot of East Indian women, when they adorn themselves and they have those beautiful garments on, they'll have a sleeve full of bracelets. These bracelets are symbols of chastity. Chastity is so important. If you don't, Jamie, switch over. Thank Jamie, switch to YouTube. Come on, where you at? Come on, switch to YouTube. I need you. I need you over here. So if you don't know about chastity, stay with us, learn with us. Let us teach you about chastity. Why? Because you can use the principles of the Bible, which is what it's made for. The principles of the Bible to teach you how to keep your daughter chaste, how to teach your daughter chastity. Now, we know chastity as a word, but did you know the actions of chastity? But they're written in the books for us. See, the Bible is the best-selling book in the whole world, the whole planet, you hear me? But along with it just being the Bible, there's also books that, listen, the history and the teachings of the Bible and of the Torah are so great, are so vast, are so, that it would take forever to fill up all of the information. So what we do is, since we don't know who has a husband, who doesn't have a husband, we say, Yahweh Shamar Ilatha, double honors to your father, double honors to your mother. If the woman doesn't have a husband, we still say it anyways. Now, since Trina Smith, me and Trina Smith have communicated, I'll say double honors to your father, double honors to your mother. The scripture says to love your neighbor as yourself. Trina Smith, shalom, one less salute to you, Yahoo. You already know what it is. All right. So since we know since we don't know who doesn't have a husband, and the scriptures tell us to love our neighbor as ourselves, what we have to do is, I love my brother, so I'm not going to cap at his rib. I love my brother, so I'm not going to shoot at him. I'm not going to shoot at him. I'm not. I'm not going to shoot at him. I'm not going to holler at his woman. I'm not going to murder my brother. I'm not going to steal from my brother. The Most High says to not covet anything that is thy neighbor's. That's including his woman. That's including his manservant, his maidservant. And a lot of times our family members get on Facebook and get on YouTube, and we use the prettiest picture that we have. And sometimes daughters of Israel be on Facebook and they had a breast showing, or they have like a damn sundress on. You know how disgusting. You got on a sundress and then put fringes at the bottom of it. A sundress with fringes on it? Come on, man. That's a contradiction. That's still lascivious, and you're disrespecting the Most High by putting fringes on it. So for all of our sisters like Trina Smith, I've seen her, I've operated with her in ST Hell, and the sister is righteously, modestly garmed. So one way salute to you, Tawada, for being a part of this ministry. We got Ashwan Arab. If anybody needs information, especially on women teaching, the Aqua Ashwan Arab is a wonderful sister minister. She's been ministering with me in this truth for about 10 years, if not 11. So she's a very, very helpful sister. Shalom to everybody on Facebook. Switch over to YouTube so you can get the more of this information. All right. So Tawala Akwatia, Yahweh Shamar Alatan. And if you don't know, Yahweh Shamar Alatan means the Most High watch over you. All right. So the Most High watch over you to all of the sisters. All right. So families, switch over to YouTube. All right. There you go. Lead a room. I want this Facebook group to be empty. I don't want nobody on Facebook. Okay. Switch from Facebook. Come over to YouTube so you can break it and chop bread with us. All right. So hallelujah. Now here goes something else we got, which is very important. I need everybody to write this down, document this for yourself, because this is what we're going to be reading. We're going to be reading this week Torah portion. Now, what is the Torah portion, you might ask? The Torah portion is the teaching of the Old Testament. All right. I got see, now that y'all are still on Facebook, I gotta keep doing it. Why don't you just help me come over to YouTube? Help you. See, look, you can't even see my government patch on this side. Look. But they can see it over on that way. They can see it over here, though. See why? Because we're on come over to YouTube. All right. So, all right. So, Torah portion is a weekly teaching of the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments, which usually consist of reading the Old Testament law, statutes, and commandments. All right. Shalom, Mashpakat. Switch over to YouTube. All right. Law, statute, commandments, and then we read the prophets. All right, the prophet portion. So this week's Torah portion, learning about our culture, our history, our forefathers. If you don't read the Torah, then you're really doing yourself a great disadvantage. You're giving yourself a disadvantage. You're giving your children a disadvantage, because there's too mmany teachers, or so-called proclaimed teachers in Yasha'Allah, that just want to show that they have all the breakdowns. I can break this down, because precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Let me show you how these scriptures go together. See? And I read it here, and they say it there, and now I'm your elder. Nah, man. It's too many popcorn baby brews that's out here polluting the children of Israel, lying and deceiving. And we really need to be babies and show ourselves to be, you know, studied and learned men ourselves. Okay. So I do have elders that I submit to. I have elders that I humble myself to. All right. I'm not a popcorn elder. I didn't just pop up out of nowhere. All right. So the Most High is good. And I encourage everybody to study, learn, teach with us, get the principles of your nationality, and the precepts will come later. Get the history, get the culture of your nationality, and the precepts will come. All right. We have Genesis chapter 10, verse 28 through, Genesis chapter 28, starting at verse 10. We're going to be reading through chapter 32, stopping at verse 2. Now, that's the Torah portion. So that lets us know we're going to be learning today about Isaac, our father Isaac. So what happened last week? If you studied the Torah portion with us last week, what you're seeing was that our father Isaac had just got the blessing from his father, Yaquab. Yeah, so like our father Yaquab, all right, he just got his blessing, all right, and his brother Esau just made a covenant and said, it's the time frame of our father's mourning. I'm gonna murder my little brother, all right. I'm gonna murder my little brother. So that's what we seen in last week's Torah portion. Now we're gonna go forward to where our father is gonna go and live with Laban. Laban is his uncle. Listen, in case you didn't know, the Midianites are Hebrews. Midianites are not Israelites, but Midianites are Hebrews. So our father is gonna go and live amongst his uncle. Okay. And while he's living amongst his uncle, he's going to take on, we're going to see the journey. We're going to see the adventure. Now you might be like, well, I already know the story. I don't need to read it. I guarantee you don't know it. Guarantee you don't know the story. All right, I'm so happy to look over and see on YouTube, on Facebook. I'm so happy to look over and see that the screen is empty. It's like when they come into this door of Facebook, I say, hey, welcome in. Go over there. Welcome in. Hey, shalom to everybody that's on Facebook. I encourage you, get off of Facebook and come over to YouTube so you can learn with us interactively, because we will be doing such things as what's called screen share. With screen share, we're going to read the Bible together as a family. All right. We're going to pull up the scriptures. You're going to be able to see them, but there's also more things that's going to be pulled up that you'll be able to see. Can't do that on Facebook. All right. Deaf to Facebook. We're only going to use that tool to teach the Most High's law, statutes, commandments throughout the children, throughout the four corners of the earth. Facebook is not my friend. I'm not a friend of Facebook. Thank you for everybody that leaves the Facebook group and comes over to YouTube. All right. So with that being said, we're also going to read the prophet Hosea chapter 12 through chapter 12, verse 12 through verse 14. So as you see, the prophet portion is really short, but when you precept these and read them together, you will grow exponentially. All right. So please stay, learn, study. But after the prophet portion, we will see the gospel portion, which is this week, the book of John, chapter 1, verse 41 through verse 51. So guaranteed, Genesis chapter 28 through 32, Hosea 12, and John chapter 1 will all have some type of connection. It's up. Listen, if you stay, you'll see the connection. Shalom, shalom, family. Switch over to YouTube. That's like kind of the only reason I keep looking over to the Facebook videos to tell you to come over to YouTube. All right. All right. And then come over to YouTube and subscribe, but also so you can get this interactive edification that we're giving. All right. That the Most High is giving. So eventually I'm going to stop addressing the Facebook screen and I'm going to stick to straight to YouTube. Okay. So the water for Aqua Ashwan Ira for that. And then always Trina Smith, appreciate you. No echo here. The water for being a part of the ministry. Double honors to your father, double honors to your mother. Trina Smith also said, what? This is where I began learning with you last year. This lesson last year on Facebook. I don't know how I found you live. Well, it had to be the Most High. The Bible tells us, the scriptures tells us, a man's comings and goings are of the Lord. A man's comings and goings are of the Lord. So you'll always be right where you're supposed to be. And I praise you how it's like an anniversary, huh? It's like an anniversary time frame. We should play that song, right? Made for you and me, right? All right. So all praise Yahweh, shalom. A blessing to see you again. Yachanan, Yabarakakaya, Yahweh, Bashem, Mashak, Hawashah, hashtag Judah, Shabbat Shalom. Please, I'm expecting you to bring out them powerful jewels that the Most High gave you. Yahoo, you're a wonderful edifier. And once I figure out how to do the screen share where you can have multiple people on here, I will be doing a subscription to this. So we'll be having this to be able to broadcast in about 5 different channels. Also, we are doing DATV, which is Dayton Public Access Channel, something like that. Point being, all right, we're expecting it to do more and be greater. With each one of your own city gates, please do what you can to help wake up another Israelite, wake up another soul. All right, even if you got a goyim, if you got a Gentile that wants to serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, don't be harsh to him, because our father Abraham wasn't harsh unless you came against his family. You come against our family, you got a problem. And all of y'all are my family. The Messiah said what? Who are my mothers? Who are my brothers? Those that do the will of my father. So we're mashpachah, we're family, all right? Law, statutes, and commandments, and along with that, faith in the only begotten son, Yahawashi, whether you call him Yeshua, whether you call him Yahshua, whether you call him Yahawashi, because I have to make a confession. I have to make a confession. Yahawashi is a very close pronunciation, but I've recently found out that the ayan does make the E sound. So for years, I've been saying Yahawashi. You're probably going to start hearing me say Yahawashi. All right. And wherever the I character is pronounced the ayan or the ian, the I, I'm going to start pronouncing it with the E character. Now that's growth. So sometimes Shalom, Amazakwan, Shalom, everybody on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, please switch to YouTube now. All right. If you're on Facebook, please switch to YouTube. You're not going to miss a thing. All right. Just be like, hurry up and drop everything you want to switch to YouTube. Like, do it real quick. All right, switch to YouTube real quick, and then you're going to be a part of what we do when we do the reading together. I'm going to be reading with you. All right, if something comes up, I'll be able to show you. All right, opposed to just us doing this. All right, I don't like this too much. You know what else? You know what else I don't like about Facebook? It makes you stare at yourself. I can't stand that. It's like these things really are black mirrors, and that's why a lot of times when people like when you open up the Facebook Messenger, it'll have this thing. It'll have like these little twinkly things and these like little lights and things. That's enchantment. It'll keep you staring at yourself. So that's another reason I don't like Facebook, because they really are portals, black mirrors. I know we have to use them. I'm not going to try to turn you away from them, but I'm just saying when it comes to the ministry, I prefer to do it on YouTube. So please get off of Facebook, switch over to YouTube so you can get this jewels with us. All right. So Mina J, we got a Khan, Yachanan. I don't know what you said Khan to at that time, but I'm glad you agreed. Khan. All right. La Akwat now, Mina J, we got a Khan. Halalaya. All right. So my 4-month-old daughter is smiling at you, Mashpacha. All praise Yahweh. Basham Mashiach Yahweh. We get to see, we get the testimony of an angel smile. Well, Ma'ait Mala'ak. All right, a little messenger, a little angel. I'm gonna pull this up real quick. All right. Hold on, bear with me now. I'm gonna pull this up real quick, and I'm gonna get this information. All right. So the most, and I'm a terrible typer, so I apologize to Wada for everybody being patient with me. All right. So I'm gonna pull up this real quick. This is the Gospel of Thomas. All right. This is the Gospel of Thomas. All right. So, and I'm gonna enlarge my screen so everybody can see it. Now, this is written in the book called the Nag Hammadi. All right. So now it's time for me to it's time, man. I gotta do screen share real quick. All right. So, and I have to do this because you know, that's a serious deal. You know, Yachanan, you know, his 4-month daughter is smiling at, you know, at family, man. That's a blessing. You know, I believe that the Yeladim, that the children of Israel, the babies, when they first come out, remember, they just got from the Messiah 4 months ago, 5 months ago. Habanath, the daughter, she was with Yahawashi. 5 months ago, she was with the Alahaya 5 months ago. That's why it's so beautiful when you look at the little babies and they have that glaze over their eyes, and it's got all these beautiful colors and rainbows in their eyes, and you can see it. We're gonna start screen share. Nobody be alarmed. Your screen is about to trip. Screen share. All right, so watch this. And the reason why I had to do screen share is because I got to get this for Achnawa, our family, Yakanan, but for all those who are giving birth, I'm a progenitor. I love producing children, both the act of it and actually giving birth to it. Shalom, if you're on YouTube, Facebook, please switch over to YouTube. That's where everybody at. That's why this Facebook group is so empty right now, and that's what we want. We don't want a lot of people on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, come to my YouTube. It's Isaiah Yasha Allah. All right. Isaiah Yasha Allah on YouTube. All right. So, and then if you do, you'll be able to see what we're reading. So I'm going to switch to this real quick. Now, this is a Quadash Sapar. All right. This is a holy book. It's called the Nag Hammadi. Now, I've looked into the Nag Hammadi. I do not support every doctrine and every whim. I don't just go everywhere. Okay. But I do participate in you know, like, okay, well, let me see if, you know, let me see if this is a contradiction. Whenever a book has a contradiction, there's the contradiction that you look for. Isaiah chapter 8, verse 20 says, to the law and to the testimony. If they speak not on this wise, it is because there is no light in them. Okay. So if there's a contradiction, then I will stay away from it. Now, let's read this real quick. Blake's, Leighton, and Dorsey are the three different translations of this specific book, which is called the Gospel of Thomas. Now, I'm going to read all four. Well, I'm going to read the first two. All right. So Blake's is fine. Leighton is fine. Dorsey's fine. So check it out. Yahushua said, the man aged in days will not hesitate to ask a little child of 7 days about the place of life. Isn't that beautiful? And he shall live, for there are many first who shall be last, and they will become a single one. Now, these are going to word different. It's kind of like when you go from King James to NIV. All right. Let's read this next one, Leighton. All right. So Leighton, we're going to start right here. Yahushua said, a person advanced in days will not hesitate to question a little child 7 days, 7 days old, about the place of life. And that person will live. For many that are first will be last, and they will become one. Let's read this last one. Now, these are just different translations so you can hear it, all right? So remember, it's kind of like reading the NIV, KJV, you know, living, different translations, okay? So the Doris translation reads, Yahushua says, let the old man heavy with days hesitate not to ask the little child of 7 days about the what? About the place of life. And he will live, for it will be seen that many of the first will be last, and they will become a single thing. Okay. If anybody would like to know where we're reading from, this is from the Gospel of Thomas, saying number 4. Now, how is the Gospel of Thomas broken up? The Gospel of Thomas is broken up in fragments. Okay. The Gospel of Thomas is broken up in fragments. So with the fragments of the Gospel of Thomas, it's questions that was asked to Yahushua. These questions was asked to Yahushua, and then later on, you know, they were presented. It's called an agrapha. All right. Agrapha is what's like, if you learn some new words, it's okay. We're all babies in the truth. All right. So bear with us, learn with us, grow with us, but just stay. If you're on Facebook, get off of Facebook, switch over to Isaiah Yasha'Allah YouTube so you can build with us, so you can see these visuals. Plus, my side profile, like if you ever look at the side of my head to the side, I got a really big head. Praise Yahweh for my mother and the work that she did to push this head out. Hallelujah. The water Yahweh. I was her last seed, her last fruit. But that's a whole nother thing. So long story short, the side profile of my head looks like the Hebrew character Rash. All right. So I love to write that down, but earlier I was talking to an Israelite, and she was like, you be on different subjects. I'll be like, I'll be on subject. All right. I just pull out different things and still stay on topic. So let's finish this up. Salute. So Shalom la Yachanan. All right. Wahab Banath Yachanan. Yahweh Shamar Alatha. The Most High watch over you, princess. All right. So getting right back to it. All right. So we see what? Shabbat Shalom, Khan, 4-month-old princess. All right. The link is posted on your Facebook under my comment. Throw out for that, Akwath. Greatly appreciate you. All right. And then I asked the question. I said, how was the sound? We got sounds to Wab. We got a Shabbat Shalom. That is a funny little emoji there. A little lascivious there. She got to cover up. It's cute, but a little lascivious. Like if I had a little emoji, and my emoji was the same as your emoji, and my emoji seeing your emoji with them little shorts on, my emoji would be like, you gotta cover up. But Shalom, all right, Shabbat Shalom Lakah, all right. How do you pronounce your name? Malaya Martin. Malaya Martin, double honors to your father and double honors to your mother, all right. See if you can find something with some fringes for your emoji, all right. All right, LOL, just had cereal. That's why he was getting that sandwich together. Love this song too. All right. Shalom, Mashpachah. Mashpachah on Grand. All right. So one west salute to all of my family members that's in Dayton, Ohio. That's building, that's growing. Darnell Falls. Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Basham. Mashayak Yahweh Shai. Barakatah. The Most High bless you, King. The water for your salute, my Lord. All right, Eliyahu in the building as always, man. Yo, let's go ahead and get it cracking. Yo, Eliyahu, I'm gonna need you, Yakanan, and everybody else that's on here. Baba Kushah, please comment, post, speak to each other, build with each other. All right. Mailman Malak from Kansas City, man. If y'all didn't know, Mailman Malak is one of the hardest Israelite rappers, flat out. Mailman Malak, he's cold with it. And like he do like these voice things. He'd be like, Isaiah chapter 28, verse 28. The way he say it is hard, man. But he's an amazing lyricist too. So I can't wait for you to come out, man, and start, dropping them jewels, man. Mailman Malak. All right, so it's a conversation between them two. I'm gonna let them handle that. All right, okay. And then we got another Shabbat Shalom. So now I believe it's time. Wow, a lot of comments, man. The sound is great. Hallelujah. All right. So let's get to this real quick. What's the difference between shalom and shalom? All right. So the reason why I got to this is because it was a question. All right. So and then let me go this real quick. All right. LOL. Sorry. No worries. All right. But here's the thing. If you want your little emoji to have a better relationship with the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, then teach your emoji chastity. All right. So chastity is a beautiful attribute that the women of Israel have. But guess what? Men of Israel have to be chaste too. And I'm going to teach on chastity because that's what we've been listening to. We've been studying. I've been reading it. The water, one way salute. All right, to Akwat Nawa, to our sister that printed out an entire book for us, like 200 something pages. And then part of that, it teaches about chastity. Chastity is very important, even in the comical sense. All right. So, if usually when I put stuff up, and it's just me personally, usually when I put stuff up, it has something to do with personal growth and development. Like I wouldn't want nobody to be eyeing, like, I don't know if you have a husband or not. So or if you have, or if your father loves you so much that he don't want nobody to see, your thighs and your kneecaps. And your calves, because some people think calves are really sexy. Like you got the most sexiest emoji calves in the world. All right. Some people really think that. So, in all sincerity, to help you to grow and help everybody else to grow, the more chastity that we teach, the more chastity that we show really will help us in our personal walk, even in the smallest things. All right. Even in the smallest things. All right. So no harm. It is funny at the same time. Yeah. All right. So we got a blessing, the sound. All right. The sound of great. All right. So wonderful question that was asked. So let me give you a sincere salute. Double honors to your father and double shalom, King. We're on YouTube right now, man. The Most High bless you, keep you, make his face to shine upon you. Hold on, let me unplug this sound real quick. Let me say that again, King. Say that again. How do you do this? You gotta teach me how to do this. Oh, YouTube. I got stuff on YouTube. I don't know you can talk on YouTube live. Okay, well, okay, stay with us, King. Hold on. So this is where we are. All right. So shalom to everybody that's on YouTube. This is Mashpakah. This is Achnawa, our brother. Smooth, drop the phone.
using the computer. I know he did that, but he uses the computer.
Mm-hmm.
And you stack the hold. He doesn't use. He does everything on this program. He has televised over the world. You stack the hold. He doesn't use.
Okay, well, check this out. If you can, switch over to the YouTube, and then we're gonna get it back jumping. I apologize.
I'm on now. Hold on. I put my code in here.
Check this out. If you can, switch over to the YouTube, and then all right. Can everybody that's on now? I got to get off this video. I apologize because what it's doing is interfering, is messing up the YouTube. But oh, okay. Shalom, shalom, brother. Shalom. I got to get off this video. I apologize because what it's doing is interfering, is messing up the YouTube. But okay, shalom, brother. Shalom. All right. So can everybody hear me? Okay. All right. So we had I dropped the phone. I fumbled it, dropped the phone, and then what it did was it. So can everybody hear me? Okay. Why is this doing this? Yeah, I dropped the phone. I fumbled it, dropped the phone, and then what it did was it. I hear an echo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the video. Everybody come back in. All right. Apologize about that. I hear an echo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the